Hello friends, I just got my new DJI Osmo Pocket. Really windy today, but not too bad in this spot. I'm trying to walk quite carefully. It's ultimately stable footage, and you can turn it around and do a selfie. Hello friends. So we've got a fairly pro, it tracks your face apparently if you move it. It's tracking my face. That's cool. So this is the first test there. I've got a Pro Filter 32 on it, which is actually got ND and PL, which is for taking reflections off of stuff. So it's quite a heavy filter in the shade to have on, but ND filter. But yeah, it's good. Really enjoying it so far. So we'll do a bit of panning and stuff in a minute. It's a bit of a first test, so you take it further away is the best thing. My hand is really jogging up and down at that distance. I don't know how smooth it is, but it looks fairly smooth here. So yeah, it's good. We'll just do a bit of forward walking with it. So it usually gets footfalls up and down a tiny bit. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll just go across the grass out into the sunlight. See if it handles that. It says plus 0.3. It says it's a little bit bright for it. Now it's gone to 0 now. So yeah, with this 32 ND-PL filter on it, it looks pretty good. And I've got it on the standard normal colour settings, which is quite vibrant. So if you're doing a good video, you'd probably want it on the cine one and do colouring on it. So I'll just go down a big dip now, and yeah, that's it. So we'll just go over to the rose garden. Just a nice test. Back to selfie. This is great. So it tracks your face when you put it in selfie. It goes to automatic face tracking. And just turn into the bright sunlight, see what it looks like. A bit overexposed there maybe, so it takes a while just to adjust it, but it's really bright sunlight today coming straight down at me, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, we'll see what it goes like. So that's just panning with my hand. You have got pan and tilt. I've got the wheel for this to do pan and tilt on it, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. So I'm just going to do a pan with the wheel. Nice slow pan. And pan back. That's it, it's lovely, isn't it? So just double click to recenter, supposedly. Just panning around, handheld again, so see how stable it is. Just at the bell tower, just panning up. This is without a tripod, it's all handheld. And back down again. So they've just done this bell tower up recently. There, just recenter it. That's it. You can pan up by hand. I'm doing that. That's by hand, and nice and smooth, isn't it? I just turn slowly by hand without using the gimbal. And we have got a lovely sundial here, so just apparently the focus is improved on this now. I'm just going to try and walk around it. according to that, it's coming up to 1 o'clock. So just do a pan across it, just recenter the camera. Just do a sideways pan. And that'll do, I think. Yep, I think that'll do. I'm getting blown away out here. So it'll just be interesting to see what it does in the shadow here. So, no matter where you hold it, sideways, wherever it goes, it stays nice and level. So it'll be interesting to see what walking does, just turning it around. There should be a slight footfall on it, but it should be fairly smooth still, hopefully. So if you try and walk extra smoothly, which I'm trying to do at the moment, it shouldn't do it too much, but now I just walk normally. You'll probably see more of a footfall on me now. This is a lovely park, built by Sir Richard Hotham, 1800 and something, I think. So it was given to the people of Bognor Regis. So this will be a nice test video for me to see how it's working. I'm hoping to use this camera personally myself for some of my YouTube videos, and also some of the local events that I do. I've got an external microphone for it, I just haven't got the adapter, which is quite expensive. So I got this second hand on eBay for about half the price it costs normally. So I'm quite pleased with that. Just a lovely, beautiful park. That's it. Good job. The camera's bouncing about all over the place while I'm walking and shaking, so doing our best with it anyway. So that's really bright. Really bright on me. So you can't help it. I've got sunlight coming straight down on top of my head. And here we have the Queen of Hearts. I think that will conclude today's episode. So many of the YouTubers are saying they shoot with this in 4K, which I am at 30 frames and 1/60th of shutter speed, and I've left the ISO auto so that it adjusts. ND32 with polarizing on, which is a pro filter on it, which I got with it, which was very nice, and a few other bits, tripod connector and different bits I got with it. Yeah, apparently they say a lot of them crunch it down from 4K into, when they render it into a video, they produce it as a 1080p and say it makes it even super more fine quality. So I haven't got this on the fine quality at the moment, but I'm going to test that a bit later. I'll just do that now, I think, probably. Okay, I just stopped there. Right, this is the super fine quality, so there might be a little bit clearer image, but on a mobile phone you're watching it at 360 anyway, I think, or 320, whatever it is. Yeah, it's super fine quality. So the only thing they say with this one is that in the super fine quality it's actually going to end up overheating the camera after if with prolonged use. It will end up overheating the camera. So we're just really in the shadow now and just coming out into the light again. I'll just do forward facing again so that I can see what super fine quality is like. Whether I'll be able to tell the difference in the editor or not, well, we'll see, but I think I'll mostly be using it on normal. So yeah, let's see what it comes out like. So I'll just switch over and do a pan. that'll do. I think that'll do for this test. So yeah, that's it. Glad you were able to come and watch this video. Hopefully there'll be lots more to come soon. Love and light.